Hi, this is at 16 and this is another episode from my campaign. So this is a battle where I'm attacking actually, and I'll need to cross this bridge, and it's mostly defended by a horde of Levy infantry, and on my side I have a horde of flying infantry as well as many Yari Kashi. So in order to cross, I guess I'll send some troops here. The enemy is moving, and I'll get close there. Since the enemy is moving, I won't commit my troops too much so far. Guess I'll just get my troops ready here. I'll just check what they'll do if I send a couple of units there. At the same time, in this map, you can actually cross here, so that might be a possibility. And there doesn't seem to be any other crossing area, so it's either on that bridge or on that path over there. And now I'll bring some more units here. Okay, the enemy is reacting, but the thing is that the range seemed too short for the enemy. At the same time, they seem to be reacting, which means they probably want to shoot me. Alright, yeah, they are shooting me. So I'll just pull back my Kashi units. I'll tell them to move faster, and they'll hide behind the cover of my matchlock Kashi. So I guess since the enemy like to engage you from afar, you need to stay just far enough for them not to engage your troops. Otherwise they will fire on you. And this is a little bit like a siege battle, where just by the fact that they cannot shoot your troops which are on the wall or hidden a little further from the side of the wall, they will end up simply charging you. So apparently they managed to use this bridge in the same way. So now that they are on the bridge and many of them are engaged there, I'll send my Yarikashi on the bridge, although it might be a little early. So I think what I'll do instead is I'll just hold the position here down the bridge, and I'll reinforce my matchlock Kashi, because it's clear that I need much more firepower than a simple unit. At the same time, I don't really want to go up there because it might stop them from coming my way. Alright, I'm exposed there, so I'll pull back a little there. Just need to remain out of range. I guess I'll bring more Yarikashi. And the enemy seem to engage me from afar, which is very nice, so I'll bring more troops and fire back at them. At the same time, perhaps I can deploy more troops here, but the thing is that my troops seem to be firing largely on the bridge structure as opposed to the troops themselves. And my line infantry seem to have a good line of sight on the enemy on the other side here, so I'll order them to shoot there. And with these line infantry, I'll order them to shoot on the other side of the bridge as well, while my matchlock Kashi will continue to suppress the bridge position. So I'll fire on these now. So this is a kind of weird situation, really. I guess I'll remove these troops here, and I'll replace them with more line infantry, which will fire on that unit there. I must say this is a pretty weird formation for the enemy. Totally unexpected, since I'm the one attacking, by the way. But at the same time, what they might be doing there is gain some time, because while they stay there, I'm not attacking. So now I have more line infantry firing. And it's not with 4 units shooting on the enemy that I will manage to wipe out the enemy army. So I might have to engage a few troops in melee. Yeah, I think I will have to do that. Now they have moved their troops here. So I'll redeploy my troops. That formation. And I guess what I'll do now is I'll commit a few Yarikashi into the fight. Because I need to cross that bridge. And it seems obvious that shooting on the enemy won't do it. At the same time, they seem to be firing on me here. So now my melee troops are getting on the bridge. And as a result of this, I guess I will remove my matchlock Kashi, which did their job for a while. And now my Yarikashi will have quite a bit of job to do, because they will need to go across the bridge and kill everything there. And I'll advance my troops on that side of the bridge. I will also reinforce them with 1 more units of infantry, of line infantry. Now the topography of the area seems to be playing into the enemy favor. Now that unit of line infantry suffered quite a lot of casualties, so I'll just bring more. Now I really want to prioritize shooting the enemies which are on the other side of the bridge, as opposed to those on the bridge. Okay, we're deploying these. And now I have also this line which is firing on the enemy. I'll order them to shoot on the mob over there. My Yarikashi seem a little tired, so I'll get some reinforcements ready to perhaps replace them. At the same time, the enemy infantry seem to be firing on them a little. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll remove that unit of Yarikashi, and I'll replace them with another one. But by ordering them to pull back, they seem to have decided to push forward, which is a little unexpected. Okay, how about firing on the enemy on the other side of the river instead of the other side of the bridge. Now the border of the bridge seemed to really provide a great protection to my troops, which is a good news for me. While my troops do that, my troops are really suppressing the enemy infantry on the other side. I'll get some more Yarikashi to be ready to go across. Now by focusing fire on one unit, you rout them much quicker. Already? Wow, that was fast. So I'll replace them with another unit, which I'll use the matchlock Kashi. Now the topography of the area really seemed to be disfavorable for long formation. So now I have 2 units of Yarikashi engaged, and as you can see, there's more people than there should be in the same position. That's not safe. I should hire some security guard and clear that out, because it's dangerous. People could be asphyxiated. And yeah. Now I have many units which are engaged here, but at the same time they don't really lose any. I lose very few units, and this is really due to the fact that these enemy units are really weak, and also as you might notice from all the amount of body here, my line infantry is doing an excellent job at reducing their number. So I guess now it's time to push forward, because the enemy are really broken. You can see that morally. And the enemy are also engaging their generals, which mean they really are about to collapse. So I'll order my troops to fire on the general while bringing my own. Alright, so run faster. So I guess yeah, the enemy has been routed. I'll hunt them down because I don't want to face them again. So I'll just push forward with my troops. It was much easier than expected. So I'll order all my Yarikashi to run faster. At the same time, I really have no clue where they will pull back. So by clearing this army, it allowed me to pursue further into the land. So that's pretty good for me. And okay, my general, where is he? Okay, my general is getting closer. And as you can see now, my general are shooting. They have pistols. So as they are hunting down the enemies, they are also shooting them down. But it's clear that it's way too close from the border. So it's won't manage to kill many.
The enemy's allies run like heathens from a preacher, sir.
I won't do any comment here. Alright, so just clearing out a few more. And how about these now? The goal is once again just to reduce their number. This way the unit will be disbanded. And this is exactly what we want. Alright. So I think I killed enough enemies. So now let's go see what happened on the campaign. Alright, so I just beat an enemy army here. And now that should open the path to Inaba. And here what I'll do is I'll consolidate my position in order to secure it. I'll produce some more troops. And I'm broke now. So I'll just... there's not much else to do around here. So I'll just scout the region with my ninja. Like that. Ending the turn. Oh, I have a geisha here, which is going somewhere. But I guess I should probably order further. And now I'm at war with this guy. I won't call my allies because I want to keep them. And it's really far from certain that my ally will actually join the war. So I need to play it safe. Now this guy here seems to be moving toward one of the town of my enemy. And okay, that's it. Now let's see what's happening over here. Okay, Masaka is being sieged, and while they do that, I'll go attack Inaba, and I'll produce some more troops here. I'll divide. I'll send a couple of Katana Kashi to Yamashiro in order to protect it. And while I do that there, I'll ensure the protection of my province here as well. I'll produce some bowmen. Or perhaps... I don't know about bowmen. I'll produce more of those katana kashi. And okay, what else? Nothing more to do here. I should probably move my geisha. I'll order to scout over there. And also I should probably continue exploring the region with my gunship. So I'll send him further south. And okay, there's not much to do other than that. Just consolidating my position here because now I have an enemy army here, which is very likely... I don't know if there's an enemy army, but there's an enemy faction here. And it's very likely that they will either attack Yamashiro or my province, my capital. Oh, very nice. Peace treaty. Not peace treaty, but trade agreement. Which is a good thing for me. And now I guess I should probably... yeah, I'll just attack Inaba and finish off that faction here. Now, these guys will bombard my ports, which is a little annoying. I don't know what kind of fleet they have. So perhaps I should produce a small fleet in order to respond to that. And how about a gunship here? And now let's finish off this faction here. Pretty big defense there. So I guess I'll just continue the siege and expect them to come out. And while they do that, I'll consolidate my position here. At the same time, I have this ally here, which might break at any time because there's an enemy faction here. So perhaps I should start building up my defense here, but I'm out of money. So I'll just ignore that. And on that side here, I probably should produce a unit to scout the enemy because I really don't know what's coming, and it's best to know what's coming in order to use an appropriate strategy. Alright, so there's a pretty powerful army coming from the north, and that will mean that I will probably have to defend Kyoto. Now these guys are blockading my ports, which is a little annoying, but it's not particularly important. At the same time here I'm producing some ships, and let's see what kind of ship is that. I won't attack it yet. I'll produce one more gunship here. Perhaps something a little more powerful. How about this one? So I'm starting to build up a small fleet. And at the same time, here there's a quite powerful army coming. Well, here I'm probably safe. And here I'll just keep sieging the place. Because they're not producing anything. And they seem to be too many for me to attack, so I guess I'll just hold the position until they come out. And my gunship is now scouting around this island. Trade agreement agreed. So now the commerce really seem to play a factor in my condition, because I have plenty of trading partners. And yeah. Now sadly the Green Army which came to Kyoto seemed to be sieging it. I just hope that next turn they will attack it, because they seem pretty powerful, and I don't believe I can go out from behind my walls. And now it's time to develop this technology, which will allow my troops to knee. I can believe it takes 6 seasons to develop that. It's like back in those days they were really thinking slowly. They did not have a mighty computer that could think that just kneeing might be very effective. And while they do that, I guess I'll check how many turns this stone can survive. That's a couple of turns. So while they do that, I'll produce a geisha here. And this is it. Ending the turn. Nothing else to do really. Oh yeah, I forgot about my fleet. Perhaps I have a chance to beat them, but it's very unlikely because my ship technology is quite outdated. Other than now I have 2 enemy army attacking me. And I have very few troops. And that will be the object of my next battle. So let's do it.